Wewe kama mzazi, are you not happy to see your child? Hausikii vizuri kabisa kumwona mtoto wako alifika wakati wazazi wengine wanatamani watoto wangekuwa. Right now there's a parent who is hearing this story na mtoto wake alifariki akamwendea JKIA, but this parent is wishing, I wish this was my daughter. I wish this was my child. Unajua, nakumbuka mtoto wake alifariki, alimwendea JKIA, walimzika, but this parent anatamani ingekuwa ni mtoto wake, alienda akamchukua akiwa mzima na hiyo mimba atamlea.
Oh my God.
Holy J, may God bless you. Welcome.
Hi guys, saseni na hope mko poa, niko fiti, and I thank God for everything. Karibuni sana in our today's video. Thank you so much for stopping by and thank you for clicking it. My good name is Polly J. If you're new here, karibu sana, and if you're the gang, I mean you're the returning subscriber, pia karibu sana, and you know what? I love you so much. So guys, in our today's video, I want us to talk about this video here.
Ongoja kidogo bana, ongoja kidogo baba, usiscroll, ongoja kidogo. Nyuma yangu, huyo msichana anaitwa Ann Award kutoka Siaya. Huyu msichana alienda kufanya kazi Saudi Arabia, na wakati alienda huko, ni shida zilimpeleka huko. Huyu msichana amezalia watoto kwa boma, na maisha ya wazazi wake ni ya upweke. Wazazi wake ni watu wajiwezi. This is why huyu msichana alikata kauli ya kwenda nje ili aweze kutengeneza maisha ya wazazi wake na pia watoto wake waweze kupata elimu bora na maisha mazuri ya future. Lakini kwa bahati mbaya alipofika kule, alipatana na boss na ambaye alikuwa so abusive, alimtumia, alimdhulumu kimapenzi. Alikuwa anamkula sana. Na uwezi jua chenye huyu msichana alipitia not unless umuulize wewe mwenyewe. Na aliporudi nyumbani, wazazi walifaa kukaa chini wamsikize kama wazazi. Wakati msichana alijifungua mtoto Mwarabu, wazazi walimfukuza wakamwambia, my friend, hautatuletea abomination kwa boma, wakamfukuza.
I just want to speak to our families. I want to speak to our brothers, sisters, anyone that we left at home or people that we call family. So I just feel like sometimes our families are failing us, you know. We come from home having that hope of maybe changing the lives of our families, maybe with an agreement with our parents that maybe when I make it, I will come and do this and that. And sometimes maybe the parents will get disappointed because maybe you finished your contract, you went back home, and maybe you've been sending them money, they never did something or they never did what you told them to do, and sometimes they just end up hating you or maybe seeing you as maybe useless. Not all parents, but there are parents who are reacting like that, parents who are not embracing their own child when they go back home. So those are the people that I want to speak with, and if still you're not that kind of person, I would also want you to listen to this video and also try to stay in a way that you'll also want someone else to treat you. So in this story, we see this girl went to Saudi Arabia and she was being mistreated by her boss, and whatever she went through and all the kind of sexual abuse and all that stuff, she ended up getting pregnant. And when she got home, she was pregnant, and the parents waited for her to give birth, just for her to give birth to an Arab child, and they chased her away from the family. You know, like she was chased, and I don't think like maybe the parents wanted to hear anything from her, or maybe they wanted to know what happened, because if they did, they couldn't have chased her away, you know, because according to her, she went through a lot. She was being mistreated, and when we hear people speak about mistreatment, we've seen a lot in social medias, and even if you never saw it from someone that you know, we've seen a lot of things that have been happening which are not good. And I just wonder, for a parent, like, your child came home safe and sound, even though she was pregnant, she was not sick, and she was not dead, but you decided to chase that child away because just that she gave birth to an Arab child. Of course, she did not get herself pregnant, you know. And if she was being mistreated, as a parent, I think you should also sit down and think and just focus on what you see. You know, a child is a blessing. Okay, she might have allowed it to happen, but sometimes it might have happened that she didn't have any other way out, you know, maybe being threatened, or I don't know what really happened. But you know, for me, I don't think like that was the best decision for the parents to take, because we've seen how many people have died. We've seen families going to JKI crying to receive their child's bodies, you know, like tumeona vitu mingi sana zimehappen, watu wengi sana wakilia JKIA, and then I'm just thinking about it and I'll be like, really, these parents, mtoto wao akufariki, mtoto wao walimpokea akiwa mzima, mtoto wao alikuwa mzima kabisa, only that she was pregnant. Like sasa unaamua aje leo uamue like unafukuza mtoto wako kwako kabisa, haumtaki, umemfukuza na utaki kujua anakula wapi, utaki kujua ataishi aje mpaka aende kwa Kenya wenzake ndio aende kumsaidia, and you are the parent. Could you have preferred to get your child dead, or could you have preferred to get her injured, or maybe could you have preferred to hear that she's missing na haujui ako wapi na ako Saudia, or maybe she died, you don't know where she is. So when this happens and it has come from the person that you love most, it has happened from the people that you've known all your life as your family, it has come from no one else but your own biological parents, it hurts a lot, because unajua, like you just feel like you have no one else in the whole world, like you have no other place to go, and those are the people that you would rely on wakusikize na waweze kulia na wewe, waweze kukuimpress the moment that you need them the most. Like she went through a lot, and as a parent mi sidhani kama hao wazazi, like I don't know what they were thinking. Maybe ni ile kufikiria majirani watasema nini, maybe they were just thinking like what will other people say, watu watasema msichana wetu alienda Saudi na karudi na mtoto. It's okay, but she was not dead, hajakufa. Like I have seen the pain of many parents sana. Wazazi wanafika, mzazi haezi ongea, mzazi ana faint, mzazi anafanya, you know, that pain of losing your own child. I have seen people go through it, and I just wonder how another parent has that energy ya kufukuza mtoto wake kwa nyumba, kumfukuza kwa familia, just because alitoka Saudi and maybe she did not accomplish, or I don't know. Machungu ni kwamba amezaa mtoto na Mwarabu, machungu ni kwamba pengine hakuweza kuwasaidia, ama what could be the problem. But you know what, for me life comes first. For me the child is a blessing. It doesn't matter alipatikana kwa njia gani, it doesn't matter ni nini ili happen. You know, the parent might have gone through a lot ndo apate mtoto, yes, but you know what, this kid is very innocent. This kid is just an angel. Kwa nini uamue kufukuza mtoto hata kama akona damu ya Kiarabu, hata kama akona sura za Kiarabu? Ni mtoto wako, like that is your grandchild, and you just choose to chase that person away not knowing anaenda kukula wapi, atakuwa analala wapi, anavaa nini, mtoto anakula nini. Like I don't feel like this is right, and it is coming from a parent. Wakati tunaambiwa uchungu wa mtoto anaojua ni nani, ni mzazi. So you be like, okay, you are the parent. Do you really understand the pain of being a parent while you're chasing away your own child because amezaa mtoto? For me it doesn't make sense, and you know, it is so sad how we are losing our Kenyan girls, how we are losing Kenyans in Arab countries, in the Gulf countries, and yet some other parents ni kama like they don't feel it. Awaoni, unajua, it is so bad kuona mzazi amepoteza mtoto na unampoteza kwa kutaka kwako wewe mwenyewe. Like this, they just decided to chase her away, which is not good, and this is something that I won't even administer for, and that is why I have come here to talk to you parents, to talk to our brothers and sisters. And I just wonder, like, okay, she was chased, does she have brothers and sisters who could maybe stand for her, who could maybe have spoken to the family, who could have maybe spoken to the parents ndo waweze kumsikiza? For me, I really don't know what inspired to all this, but again I would say this was wrong, and it is never too late to change. We all tend to make mistakes, and I would say if maybe anyone from the family, or if maybe you know the family, I think it is also good for you guys to sit down, sort things out, and take your daughter back home, because it won't change the fact that she got a child. It won't change the fact that maybe she went to Saudi and she came back with nothing, because maybe the parents and maybe they had expectations of our child will go and she will help us. You know, it is not too late. she might have not gotten it in Saudi Arabia, but she might also make it in future. So msiangalie mtu saizi mnamdharau, msiangalie mtu saizi mnamchukia kwa sababu ya kile kimempata. First of all, you should be thankful to God that amewasaidia. Huyu msichana amefika nyumbani akiwa mzima, huyu msichana amefika bila shida yoyote. It's only that alikuwa mjamzito. Siambii watu waende wakapate ujauzito, siambii watu waende ama wakuje huku na wajiachilie wapate mimba ama wapate magonjwa, no. But in a case alibistritiwa, alikuwa anatumika vibaya, and you don't know, maybe alikuwa anatishiwa pia kuuliwa, and inafika point unasema ai, badala nikufe basi let me just do it. But sio eti kwamba ni kwa mapenzi yako, because maybe you were forced to do it. So I fail to understand these parents wakati wanataka watoto wao, wakati wanatuma pesa, wakati mnataka, wakati yani mnasikia tu mtu ako sawa, lakini mambo yote ikimwapenia, now you change against this person na mnataka kumfukuza, which is not good. Watoto ni baraka. We are your children. Sisi ni watoto wenyu, despite hata tukue tuko na miaka ngapi, we are still your children. And I just want to ask if a change could be made, if they can maybe sit down, think things over, na waweze understand kwamba despite kwamba msichana amepata mtoto, alifika akiwa mzima. You know, that is all we need to thank God for. Like, she's safe. Akufanyiwa hizo vitu zote zenye tunaona watu wakifanyiwa, hata kama aliteswa, alifika nyumbani akiwa mzima. Wewe kama mzazi, are you not happy to see your child? Au sikii vizuri kabisa kumwona mtoto wako alifika wakati wazazi wengine wanatamani watoto wangekuwa? Right now there's a parent who is hearing this story, na mtoto wake alifariki akamwendea JKIA, but this parent is wishing, I wish this was my daughter, I wish this was my child. Unajua, nakumbuka mtoto wake alifariki, alimwendea JKIA, walimzika, but this parent anatamani ingekuwa ni mtoto wake, alienda akamchukua akiwa mzima na hiyo mimba, atamlea. But I don't know what we are changing into, because if this is your own parent mwenye anakufanya hivi, then majirani watakufanya nini? Because the neighbors will be like, kama wazazi wako wamemkataa ni nani atamkubali? But we thank God because Kenyans have embraced her, Kenyans have come through for her, which was maybe the breakthrough that God was waiting to bless this girl with. You never know. But kwa wazazi, I would also ask, before you make any decision, before mtufukuze, before mfikirie kwamba tunawajengea mansionates na hizo vitu zote, pia mnafaa understand kwamba ndio pesa tunapata, yes, but vitu zingine pia huwa zinaandamana. Kuna majaribu pia yanakuja, kuna mateso pia yanakuja na hizi vitu. So wakati umeachilia mtoto wako, muombe, mpe baraka zako. Just pray to God alinda watoto wenyu. Sio eti kwamba mnakaga tu end month na mnakumbuka mnakwaga na watoto because mnataka pesa. That is not good. I have heard of few people like wana complain, wazazi wao hata hawapigiagi simu, wazazi wao hata hawafanyagi anything, lakini mwisho wa mwezi ukifika ndo mzazi anakumbuka na kwa na mtoto. End month ikifika ndo mzazi anakumbuka. Na sasa hata ukitumia mzazi wako pesa, hata wewe kwambia alipata, hata wewe kupigia kwambia asante, nope. Paka end month tena, which is not good. So this was just my video for today. I just wanted to speak about this and hoping that it will get to change those parents or maybe that family, to change their thoughts, and also to change someone else who could never have thought about it, and someone who maybe you have your daughter, maybe your son, or maybe your sister or your brother, or maybe your relative here. Like, vitu ni mingi zenye huwa zina happen, and we thank God that ametuweka hai. We thank God that, you know, tumeweza overcome vitu mob, and mkituona tumefika nyumbani, thank God. Tumefika, hatujawajengea, but tumefanya kitu kidogo kidogo, thank God. Kuna mzazi saizi anatamani mimi mtoto wangu hata angekuja bila dururu na mpokea. Just be like that, na Mungu atatubariki. So usiachilie mtoto wako akateseke pale nje njeje aja kujengea, utaachilia mtoto wako eti. Alafu one more thing before I even forgot, something that I learned and something that I saw. Ukiwa ku Gulf, like, you be sending money to your family, yes, and sometimes even forget to save something for yourself because you want the best for your family. Lakini kumbuka wakati unaenda nyumbani na umesota, ndo hata unashangaa mamako mwenyewe amekugeuka, because saa hizo you are of no use. like una chochote, you have nothing, haukufanya anything, haukufanya investment, but hawakumbuki kwamba ulikuwa unatumia pesa end month. So this is also a reminder for us, wakati tunafanya all these things, wakati tunasaidia siblings zetu, wakati tunasaidia familia zetu na tunalipa bills, do not forget to save that 1,000 for you. Do not forget to save your 1,000 yenye unaona ni kidogo. Just make sure that you may save na itakusaidia in future. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and also do not forget to subscribe. If you're watching this video, you've not even subscribed, please just make sure that you subscribe, put on your post notification bell, give this video a thumbs up, also share if you have to, and I'll be grateful. Also recommend your friends, recommend your family, and tell them to come and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Let me see you in the next one. Importantly, tupendane. Sawa sawa. Peace. I love you guys. Bye.